Good morning, everybody. Bulls on Parade, Rage Against the Machine. One of my Twitter followers actually turned me on to this version of it. It's a remix by Team Awesome Bass. You can find them on YouTube as Team Awesome Bass, Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade. Good morning, Jim Norton.
Hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm well rested from our Montreal trip.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm well rested, but I don't know if I'm any more tired than normal, so I feel pretty good.
Yeah. People are saying I got to take this phone call from Lady Di. Now, I'm hearing the groans out there in Radio Land.
Yes, and across from you.
But Sam is saying we definitely got to take this call. Did you talk about it on the pre-show? Supposedly there's something going on with her?
Yeah, no, I just talked about that there was something going on. I didn't say what it was.
And we should take this phone call.
Yeah, I talked to her this morning.
Because I've been blowing her off since the whole show exploded.
Yeah, I talked to her like for 20 minutes already this morning before we were even on the air. She's been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. But, yeah, no, there was a major incident in her life.
Yeah, Travis, we should take it too.
Really? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's say hi to Lady Di. What's up, Lady Di?
Hi. How you doing today?
Good. How are you, Lady Di?
How was the Montreal trip and everything like that?
Great, thank you.
It was wonderful. We just covered the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, there is a little something major in my life, and I really don't want you to make fun of it, okay?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'm very serious about this. Don't make fun of it.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Jeez,
my
what?
roommate passed away.
What?
My roommate passed away.
Bill?
Bill died, huh?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I kept on telling he kept on having stomach aches and stuff like that, and I kept on telling him, I'm gonna, let me take you to the hospital. Well, not let me take you, but let me get an ambulance to take you to the hospital.
Right.
Okay. And he refused to go. He refused to go to the hospital. He refused. All right. And finally Sunday, I said, listen. He ran to the bathroom, and that was the last time. I said, that's it. I called 911, and he never made it out of that hospital alive.
Wait, he went to the bathroom, he was vomiting?
Yes, he was vomiting. Yes, he was.
Was it blood? He was vomiting blood?
Blood, yes.
Yeah, it's just...
That's alcoholism, right?
Yeah.
No, he had an ulcer. And he had a pancreatic, something to do with his pancreas.
Oh.
All right?
When did this happen?
Well, this happened on Sunday, actually.
A couple days ago.
A couple of days ago. He just died yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Where are you now?
I'm still in the apartment.
You don't seem bummed out about this.
I am bummed out about it. Well, what do you think I'm going to do? Just, cry over the...
yeah, why would you? You got to pick up and move on.
I already did that.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're already moving on, are you?
You're making fun of me now. Now you're making fun
No,
of
we're
me.
not making fun of you, but I assume that Bill was pretty close to you. You guys were roommates for a while. You sort of had a love interest there for a long time. You've known this guy. You sort of had a love interest that kind of faded away, and he died, and you sound pretty damn chipper about it.
That?
No. I'm not chipper about it. All right. I cried enough. Okay.
You cried enough. He died yesterday.
Yeah, you got to pick up and move on, though. It's like, what are you going to grieve forever? You got to move on.
And move on.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up and
you have to. I mean, you can't grieve forever, Di. I mean, like, you shed some tears and you live.
I know that.
You get that room cleared out and put some stuff in there.
How many hours did you give yourself to mourn?
Yeah.
What do you mean, how many hours did I give myself?
How many hours did you give yourself to mourn? Or let's put it in natty ices. How many natty ices did you mourn for?
I knew you were going to ask about the natty ice. Yeah.
This is fucking creepy.
Wait a minute, hold on. There's nothing creepy about this.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. You were really close to Bill. You were really close to Bill. He was your roommate.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. His wife has to get him out of that hospital.
She told me this morning.
He was still married.
Oh, he was married that whole time.
She told me this morning that Bill is...
Wait, hold on. They were separated for a very long time.
Yeah.
All right.
Were you the other woman?
You were the other woman in this relationship?
Who's his actual wife? If you're the other woman, was it a warthog?
Well, now you're making fun of me.
No, I'm just making fun of the wife. Not you. I wouldn't poke fun at you, dear.
No, we're not making fun of you because obviously you're in mourning.
Don't make fun of his wife. Don't make fun of his wife.
We could all hear the mourning coming from your voice today, so
Yeah.
we feel bad for you.
Yeah, get that furniture out of there. You gotta move on.
On the morning thing.
Yeah.
I asked her, so Bill is. Bill, hang on, Di, wait a second. I asked if Bill. I said, so Bill's still in the morgue, and she said, yeah, Bill's in the fridge.
That's right. Because I don't like to say that word, the M word, on the air.
The M word.
Manatee?
I can't.
Manatee's a good one.
I literally just ran through a lot of M words and came up with nothing.
Have you bilked his bank account yet?
What?
Have you grabbed that ATM card and
No.
taken a few? He's not going to need it. You might as well take a few from the ATM, no?
Listen to me. No, I'm not using his money in any way at all, okay?
All right. So the wife's got to get him out of the morgue when? Today?
Well, pretty soon, if you ask me, because the only thing I could tell you is, I mean, I don't want to get into detail about this, but the only thing I could tell you is that she is the only one that is next of kin that could take him out of the hospital. I can't do it because I'm not next of kin.
Yeah, we understand that. So what happens when they take him out?
Well, I guess if she wants to have a wake and a funeral for him, she can do that.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I know Patty.
Do you guys get along?
Yeah, we do.
How old was he?
What, Bill? He was 67.
67. So you do know this is your future if you don't stop drinking, right?
What is my future?
Death.
The same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard you gulp a beer. You're already drinking Natty Ices, right?
Yeah. Opie, please. This is not the time for talking about me right now.
All right, what else you want to say about Bill?
He was a very nice person. There were times that he would go in and out and, like love me, hate me, love me, hate me. I mean, it was always like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I'd say I can sense which part of that was shorter.
Which one, the love or the hate? No, I'm only kidding.
The love part.
Which one?
The love part.
Well, believe me, he loved me more than he did hate me. Because otherwise I still wouldn't have been around.
Stop talking so beautifully. Stop waxing. Nothing. I'm saying you're saying these beautiful things. You're waxing poetic.
It's an amazing eulogy that's going down.
Yeah, he loved me more than he hated me. I think he wanted me around. He's in the fridge.
He's in the fridge. You're gulping Natty Ices. Not a hint that you're sad about this.
Come on, guys, please.
You don't like to say morgue, right?
No, I don't like to say that, or I don't like to say a lot of things on the air.
Have you talked to Marion about this?
Yes, I have.
And what is she saying?
She knew about it when it first happened. Well, what do you think she's
Well, how did she know about it when it first happened?
Because I told her.
Of course you did. Are you going to continue living in this place?
Well, if I can, I will. Yeah.
Well, how's that going to work out?
This place is pretty cheap. This place is not expensive. It's pretty cheap.
But yeah, well, we're going to spread out now too.
Yeah, exactly. But,
yeah, well, I could go. Now I can go into the living room to the bedroom, right? Because.
Well, who was paying for this place? Bill? No.
Yeah, Bill was paying for this.
So how are you going to pay for this place?
I gotta get a job.
Oh, that
right, but
thing.
I'm not talking about me right now.
What exactly what was it technically he died of? What was it? Was it pancreatic? What pancreatic what?
Wait, hold on, Jimmy. Wait a minute, hold on. It was, he had a big stomach ulcer, which I did not know about. All right? Because he kept on complaining about stomach aches and everything like that, but he refused to go to the hospital.
How long was he complaining about stomach ache? How long was he complaining about? Huh?
A month. He was complaining a month about stomach aches.
And the stomach aches were pretty bad, obviously, huh?
Yeah, they were pretty bad. And then finally I just said, listen, you got to go to the hospital. You have to go. You got to go. I don't want to go. I'll be all right. I'm going to my doctor tomorrow. I'm getting an MRI. I'm getting a CAT scan or whatever you have to get. I'll be okay. And I said, Bill, listen to me. You have to go to the hospital.
Right.
You got to go. And then finally, the last straw was when he ran to the bathroom the other night, and he was throwing up and throwing up. I said, that's it. I called 911, and I made sure he went to the hospital, and he never made it out of there. He's still there, but he's not alive anymore.
Wow.
What did he say to you as the ambulance was taking him away?
Nothing.
Was he unconscious?
No, they walked him out. And I said, good luck, Bill. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Right.
You tell such a beautiful tale.
He just looked at me. He didn't say anything. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
No, I know.
He just looked at me, and he didn't say anything. He just walked out with the paramedics.
He walked out.
Yeah, he walked out. They walked him out.
So if you could, what do you wish you would have said to Bill, knowing that was if you would have known that was the last time you were going to see him? What would you like to have said to him?
Great question.
That was not the last time that I saw him.
When was?
The last time I saw him was actually the other day. The last time I saw him before he passed away. I went back up to the hospital, and he was in ICU.
Right.
And I said to him, I love you, Bill, and, you're going to make it out of here. I felt his head. He was warm. I mean, he still had a pulse and everything like that. And I squeezed his hand, and he just, opened up his eyes, and he looked at me, and then he closed his eyes again. And that was the last time I saw him.
Oh, my God.
So he heard you at least, but he didn't respond.
Right.
Right. He heard me, but he did not respond.
He probably just closed his eyes and just was like...
What the hell did he die of?
Saw the Grim Reaper and was like, all right, I'm on my way. Relax.
I just told you what he died of.
You're not a doctor. It could be I don't know what he officially died of.
Oh, he was bleeding internally. His stomach, he had a huge ulcer, and he had a problem with his pancreas, and he kept on bleeding and bleeding. And then when I called up the doctor yesterday, when I called up the doctor yesterday, okay, they told me that he just kept on, I called up and they said he's still, how should I say this? He's much worse than he was the other day. All right, let's put it this way. He went to the hospital Sunday. All right?
All right, hold on. I need help here. Robert in Birmingham, you're on with Lady Di. Go ahead.
Yeah, they will find that he died of what is called esophageal varices. It's when the lining down the esophagus and the stomach gets worn by the years of alcoholism, and the blood vessels are exposed to up near the surface, and then you fall, you collapse, and you bleed your entire blood volume out through your mouth.
Right.
That's a very common way that alcoholics die.
Is that an unpleasant death?
Right.
It ain't fun. I'm sure.
No. You may be right about that.
Lady Di, when you went in,
right about
my God, Lady Di, when you went into the bathroom, he was puking up blood, a lot of blood.
I didn't go to the bathroom. The paramedics did.
Did you go in the bathroom after the fact? Was there blood everywhere?
Yes, I cleaned it.
Okay, that answers my question.
All over the place.
So this guy might have nailed what he died of.
Call Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve will confirm.
Yeah, esophageal.
All right, let me go to John in Manhattan. John, go ahead. You're on with Lady Di.
Hi, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Very possible. Esophageal varices is very possible. The abdominal pain for a month, possibly a peptic ulcer that ruptured, and pancreatitis. And the esophageal varices, he pretty much drowns and aspirates to death. Wow. Whereas the peptic ulcer, it's excruciating. It's like getting shot in the gut and dealing with it for a month. And that's all 100% secondary, or at least aggravated, by alcoholism.
And what is a peptic ulcer?
The lining of the stomach pretty much gets a hole in it, and it starts to erode slowly.
Well, you know what?
And the lining of the stomach is really important because it's very volatile, lots of acid, lots of all kinds of craziness happening in there. And if everything's not in perfect balance, you get all gacked up and fucked up.
So,
that's medically speaking.
You never obviously checked Bill, but it's
Anthony. Love you.
It sounds absolutely. It sounds like this was because of alcoholism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lady Di, you hear that?
Yeah, well, he's been a drinker for a long time, for years and
And
years.
so have you. Will this wake you up?
Yeah, I know, but, you know.
Will this wake you up? A lot of people are asking, will this wake you up, Lady Di?
I don't know what's going to wake me up anymore.
Well, maybe you'll learn from watching your friend vomit his stomach out.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know what? It might wake me up. It might wake me up. Yeah,
no one's buying it.
But I don't know for sure, okay?
Right.
I don't know for sure, because if nothing woke me up, so far, this far, I'm still in
Let's say
mourning.
hi to Brody in Dallas. I don't want to listen to that crap, thanks.
Yeah, morning,
you
boys.
just lie a lot. Go ahead, Brody in Dallas.
Do we need to consider the fact that possibly, he died from living fucking hell with that fat piece of shit, and his body just fucking gave up?
Get the fuck off the phone, you idiot!
Whoa.
You fucking pig. You know what kind of bullshit you put him through?
Shut the fuck up! Get off the phone! Let me tap on the phone right now.
You're going to get evicted? You haven't got a damn job.
Whatever. I'm not going to get evicted. You don't know anything about my life, so just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. You're a fan of the show. I'm glad. But get the fuck off.
All right, good for you, Lady Di. Good for you. Let's go to Ross.
Come on.
Let's go to Ross in Rockland County. Lady Di's not playing today. Go ahead, Ross.
Hey, Lady Di, I just want to know, are you more upset that Bill died, or more excited that you actually get to call the show with something useful and eventful in your life?
What are you talking about?
What?
This is not...
Well, you call the show with nothing all the time. I mean, you're just a waste. You make excuses for
Wow,
everything.
it says that, Ross.
You can't freaking get your life in order, and every time the boys try to help you, you just make excuses, you lie, and you just waste their time. I mean, it's great entertainment for us, but you're just a fucking idiot.
Wow.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's not what it said on the line when I took the call there, Lady Di. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to Bob in Connecticut. Bob is very supportive as far as Lady Di goes. Go ahead, Bob.
Lady Di, Friday is the first of the month. Do you have the rent?
Yeah, I believe I'm pretty much covered for the rent. Yes, I am.
Where are you going to live when they kick you out, Lady Di? Because Bill was paying the rent.
I'm going to live in my truck.
You haven't had a job ever since we've known you, pretty much. You've been talking about maybe getting a job for about 10 years. Are you actually going to go and get a job?
Yes, I am going to go get a job. But wait. Hold on a minute. We're not talking about me right now. All right? We're not talking about me.
All right.
I'm talking about the whole situation with Bill.
How much is rent?
Right?
We loved Bill. Bill was hilarious on this show, man. When you would put him on the phone, we really liked the guy a lot.
How much is rent a month?
Well, he was a good guy.
Dear, how much is rent, dear?
$750.
$750. Let's say hi to Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve.
Yes.
Have you been listening?
Yes.
What do you think, sir?
Yeah, those assholes are those guys they absolutely nailed it. It's very unusual on this show, but well, there's
more than one doctor that listens to this show, Dr. Steve. I believe at least one or maybe both of those guys were doctors.
I think Dr. Steve gets a little jealous when he hears more medical.
No kidding.
No, they totally nailed it. It was
Hi, Dr. Steve.
Oh, look at her.
Hello, Diana.
As you can tell, she's in mourning over the loss of her roommate, Bill.
Absolutely.
It's very obvious to all.
What do you want me to do, freaking cry all the time?
Yeah, exactly. You got to move on.
Yeah, God forbid you cry over someone that was close to you that died puking up their own guts.
Yeah, it's been 30 hours. What's she supposed to do? Grieve all day? Di, you did what you had to do. You shed a few tears, get that furniture out of there, and take that room over.
It wasn't even 30 hours.
Everyone grieved.
He died yesterday. Huh?
Sam.
Yeah. Sam's not going to help you. Sam doesn't have a fucking soul.
That's not true.
That's true.
It's very true.
Sam is the soul of a gecko.
Sam doesn't have many emotions. What?
Gecko.
The fuck? What?
Anthony doing these days? How's he doing?
Well, that's not as good as Bill.
How's he doing these days?
He's doing well, actually.
He's doing fine. He's very excited about his new thing, which starts next Monday.
Opie, you going to join the show one of these days?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. All right?
All right.
So, but it's not about me or Anthony. It's about your good friend Bill.
Yeah.
Who died puking his guts out he died yesterday officially. So, Dr. Steve, what could you add to this?
Oh, I don't have have anything to add. She's obviously in mourning. And,
well, what happened?
Okay, well, you drink and you drink and you drink, and then your liver starts to fail, and it's very difficult for the fluids to pump through the liver, and you get back pressure, and this back pressure causes varicose veins in the esophagus, just like varicose veins in your leg.
Are they good to have?
No, because they're very thin-walled and they bleed very easily, and once they start bleeding, you can't stop them.
What do you do once? Like, if he had gone to the hospital, what would they have done, or would it have been too late anyway?
Well, no, if he'd gone to the hospital and they discovered them, there are things that they can do. A good gastroenterologist can go down the esophagus with a fiber optic scope, and they can actually sclerose those veins with a chemical that will scar them down so that they don't bleed.
Oh my God, that sounds painful.
But the other thing,
does that give you a sore throat?
Pancreatitis at the same time, and acute pancreatitis can kill you.
Right.
The GI bleed may have stressed his body, but the acute pancreatitis may be the event that actually took him out.
And what's pancreatitis?
Well, it's an inflammation of the pancreas.
Right.
Exactly.
Which
You're right.
causes severe pain, but also can cause total body failure in the worst.
Hold on, Dr. Urbani wants to.
I'm sorry.
Wants to help with your diagnosis. Please.
No, Dr. Urbani. No. Wait a minute.
What? Why are you interrupting?
Well, she's agreeing with Dr. Steve. Please continue, Doctor.
I'm sorry. She's in mourning. I forgot for a second.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, Greg.
It's very obvious that she's in mourning. What are you going to add to this,
Dr.
Lady
Urbani,
Di?
please. The floor is yours.
All right, the floor is mine. All right, now, the pancreatitis thing, he had that for a long time. He was in the hospital already for that.
Right.
Pancreas.
Cool.
Dr. Steve.
He may have had a thing called chronic pancreatitis, which a lot of chronic alcoholics will get.
Dr. Steve, if you're a doctor, obviously, and the guy comes in, you say, hey, you got pancreatitis, right?
Right, and peptic ulcers and esophageal varices, yes.
Wouldn't you tell this person that they probably should stop drinking immediately?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And Bill just didn't want to stop drinking, Lady Di?
Yeah, all right, now, the hospital told him a long time ago that he should stop drinking. He stopped drinking for 2 years.
Yeah.
All right? He would sit there in the kitchen and just drink his coffee, whatever. But he did not drink at all.
All right. When did he start drinking again?
What did you do that got him started again?
Right.
He started again, I would say about a year ago. But now, all right, now, he would start, no, listen to me. He would start drinking at maybe about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Go ahead, Dr. Urbani. We apologize for the interruption.
Yes, go ahead.
Dr. Urbani, yeah, well, thank you for giving me my degree. Now, all right, but anyway, no, all kidding aside.
Sure.
Was Bill's ex-wife the last person you smoked crack with? That's a very good question coming in.
No.
Oh, okay.
Who was?
Stop with the crack thing already.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
All right. Well, now no one's going to stop you from smoking the crack, because I think Bill was watching you very closely. So I sure hope you don't start smoking crack again. All right, continue.
That ain't going to happen. All right. But anyway, like I said, he would start drinking his coffee in the morning, and then he would start popping a couple of beers open. That was his life right there. And I can't stop a grown man from doing anything.
That's true.
You didn't want to stop him from drinking because you wanted a drinking partner.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, I was never his drinking partner. If I popped open a beer at 6 o'clock in the morning, do you really think that he would let me pop open a beer?
Yes.
No. He would stop me from going to the fridge.
You guys were drinking together. How many times were you guys interrupting phone calls to this radio show because you're like, hey, Bill, get me another beer, or he would say, hey, Di, get me a beer.
Yeah. But
so that you were drinking partners. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, what time was that?
It was about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Your show, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Right.
Both of us were up. Both of us were drinking. Okay, fine.
That would make you drinking partners, because most people don't drink at 8 in the morning. Most people are getting ready for work.
If he was putting the brakes on her,
are you guys ever
then now that he's gone, we are in for
in for what?
Hey, Diana. So you're saying that Bill stopped you from drinking as much as you wanted to?
Yeah. because I would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and say, "Hey, I'm going to pop open a beer." No, you're not.
So what's going to happen now?
Yeah, what's going to happen now? No one's. Well, she's already drinking. We've heard a few gulps during this phone call, but we're allowing that today because she is in mourning. What were you going to ask in there? You were interrupting with some nonsense. I heard you.
When are you going to do cribs again?
Well, we want to do people who now have more room in their old crib than they used to. Would you be interested in that?
Sure. No, I'm like it.
Bill died yesterday.
She's grieving. Please.
I know he died yesterday. What do you want me to do?
That should be the only thing we talk about today.
Besides, cribs wouldn't be the show. Pens. If we ever do pens, we'll be happy to come over.
Right.
Pigs live.
Yeah, you know, when I hang up with you guys, what do you think? I'm not going to cry?
Probably not.
Gonna cry.
Probably not.
Gonna run over to the fridge and grab yourself a brewski.
Do you have Bill's bank cards right now?
No.
No.
Did you do a wallet biopsy, as they call it on The Sopranos?
I have his wallet here.
What's in it?
I got his wallet right in front of me. Well, the Social Security card and stuff like that.
Right.
You know? Well, what do you want? What do you want me to do? I mean, I can't do anything with this.
Come on in, Joel. Joel McHale is in studio.
Diana, he didn't take his wallet to the hospital.
I'm back.
What's up, Joel?
We have a woman on the phone whose
roommate
just died.
She's a regular to the radio show, Joel. So you might have to, wait one more minute here.
How did the roommate die?
Of acute alcoholism.
Oh, well.
No.
I would say, Dr. Steve, did he die of acute alcoholism?
Internal.
Well, he died of complications from alcoholism. And the other thing that he may have had,
like a car accident?
And one of the other docs that called in earlier brought this up, was the peptic ulcer disease. He could have had a perforated ulcer. And that would also cause vomiting.
Joel's like, what did I walk into?
I love this.
Which is,
do you love this?
Bloody vomiting, which we call hematemesis, and could have resulted in his demise, because if you have a hole in your stomach, then bacteria and acid and stuff leaks out into your abdominal cavity.
This is
Dr.
just like
Urbani, please.
This is just like being on Kelly and Michael, right? This is just like it. Just keeping it fun and light for you, Joel.
What's happening in the news today? Oh, bloody vomiting.
Well, her roommate pretty much puked out all his blood.
How old was he?
67.
Yeah.
67.
And we're learning.
Hold on a second. They kept on giving him blood transfusions.
He drank so much that what was it in his esophagus again, Dr. Steve?
Esophageal varices. They're varicose veins of the esophagus.
Oh.
And so the veins go very close to the surface, and then they burst.
Hey, if they do scar them and they stop bleeding, how long do they stay stopped before your drinking fucks them up again?
That's a good question.
I've seen some people have the scarring procedure done multiple times. It can be months.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Steve. Dr. Urbani would like to participate in the diagnosis.
Listen to me.
Go right ahead.
When I went to the hospital.
Oh, God bless you.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. When he was, when the next day after he was admitted.
Who was?
When I went to the hospital, they kept on giving him compresses on his heart because his heart kept on stopping.
Whose did?
Well, the doctors that were in there.
No, whose heart?
On Bill's heart.
Oh, okay.
What hospital?
They kept on trying to revive him because he died technically, clinically, about maybe 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah. You sound broken up about it.
So, she's very distraught.
Yeah.
Extremely distraught about it.
How do you want me to say this? Crying like this?
No. Why would you?
Well, you have anything for Joel McHale before we move on?
Who's Joel McHale?
What?
I need a drink now. Oh my gosh.
Who's Joel McHale? Who is that?
Who's Joel McHale?
I have a show on Comedy Central called Tosh Point Out. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know Joel McHale?
No.
From The Soup?
I'm serious. I don't.
On E?
Didn't you see Deliver Us from Evil?
I really don't watch entertainment channels too much.
What's your favorite show on television?
My favorite channel is you're going to laugh when you hear this.
No.
My favorite channel is Antenna TV.
What's Antenna TV?
Is that just old shows?
It's kind of funny, Joel.
You would ask me that.
I was on Columbo for a while.
She knew you were going to ask that, by the way. She's pretty brilliant, this one.
Yeah. Well, she's grieving.
I'm a very brilliant person.
She loves the monkeys.
Do you really love the Monkees?
I do. Yeah, of course I do.
How about we end this with you singing a monkey song for Bill? I think Bill would appreciate it.
He would.
An obscure one.
Yeah, which one you want to sing today for Bill?
I want to be free.
All right, let's sing that.
Let's hear that.
Isn't that Queen?
No, you have to sing it.
Sing it.
I want to be free, like the bluebirds flying by me, like the waves out on the blue sea. If your love has to tie me, don't try me, say goodbye. I wanna be free. Don't say you love me, say you like me. But when I need you beside me, stay close enough to guide me, confide in me. Whoa, whoa. I wanna hold your hand, walk along the sand, laughing in the sun, always having fun, doing all those things without any strings to tie me down. I wanna be free. What else do you want me to sing?
Jesus. You're not done with this. Finish the song. How about that?
That was pretty emotional for her roommate Bill. All right, Lady Di.
I mean, what else can I tell you? I just don't know what else to say. Okay?
Well, you're obviously grief-stricken, so try to get back in touch when you've had some time to grieve.
Have you figured out who Joel McHale is yet?
No, who is that?
Dang it. First thing in the morning. I worked so hard.
You
I have no idea who he is.
I played Shaggy.
Oh, McHale. What is he, comedian? I don't know.
Gosh. It's horrible.
It really is sad.
She's grieving. That's it.
Yeah.
It's because she's grieving. She's not thinking straight, Joel. Everyone knows who you are.
Yes, Joel's a nice man. He was file trade partners with a man who was shot in Greenwich Village this weekend.
All right, Dr. Steve. We'll get back to you in a little while.
Okay. Well, I've got a worse way you can die from GI bleeding, but I guess we can do that.
Oh, well, no, let's hear it. Joel wants to hear this.
Yeah.
He really does.
Why don't you have her sing some Monkeys underneath it?
Yeah.
There's a thing called an aortoesophageal fistula, and what this is when you get an ulcer.
How excited are you about saying?
Oh, he loves this
You're
stuff.
aroused by it.
He loves this.
Okay, go ahead.
Or a tumor of the esophagus or an ulcer in the esophagus that eats through to the aorta. Now, the aorta is the large vessel that comes out of the heart, and it's under the highest pressure in the body. And when you eat through to the aorta and it finally, all of a sudden, breaks through, you will exsanguinate, which means lose all your blood in about 3 or 4 pumps out your mouth. And these people will open up their mouth, and blood will shoot out of their mouth across the room like...
And what causes that? What causes that?
Oh, God.
It's either a tumor or an ulcer in the esophagus.
So if you see, with now Ebola being back in the news, is that death one of the worst ways to go, or is on this
I think what he just described has to be the worst death ever.
It's the worst.
All your blood leaves you in 3... What did he say? 3 gulp?
3 or 4 pumps.
3 or 4 pumps, I mean. Wow.
Yeah, just pump across the room like The Exorcist.
Monkey song I've ever heard.
Wow. I never heard of that monkey song. Could you play the real version into break there, Iraq? When we go to break later?
What are you saying, Di? Go ahead, please, Di. Please, dear.
Why are you interrupting as he explains the worst death
you had
ever?
your time.
Because I saw it for myself. Do you really think I need a graphic thing about this?
Yeah, but you don't have to laugh about it.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, you were. We just heard you. You were laughing loud, having fun over there.
We couldn't believe how insensitive.
All he was saying is there's a worse way to go, and he was explaining it. He was probably explaining the number one worst way to die.
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Well, there will be pain as the esophagus is eating into the aorta, but the actual death is probably just more stunning because they just open their mouth and all of their blood comes shooting out of their mouth in a matter of about 5-10 seconds.
When you're feeling that discomfort in your esophagus, can you take a Zantac?
Yes, you can.
You can. And would that help with that?
Oh, no, it won't help.
Okay.
It won't help.
How much blood comes out of your mouth when the heart's pumping?
All of it, right?
Well, yeah, it's you'll pump out about half of it before the pressure drops to the point where. So if you have 7 liters of blood, then you would pump out about 3.5 liters.
Hey,
That's like zombie stuff, right?
How many people
it's
died like
rough.
that years
It's
ago
rough.
and they thought it was some kind of a demon? How many people probably just died of that natural thing?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, Lady Di.
What?
Well, I'm just saying goodbye.
what?
Oh, no. I'll hang on.
So what else?
Okay.
We're telling.
Okay.
We got to actually talk to Joel about real stuff.
Look,
You know Joel
I need to
McHale?
clearly tell people who I am for
Right.
the next 20 minutes.
You don't have one question for Joel McHale.
Ask me about Antenna
Yeah,
TV.
who are you?
Oh, I'm on Antenna TV.
What's your number one show?
On Antenna TV.
Yes, I am, lady.
What are some of the shows on Antenna TV?
Oh, Three's Company. Let me see. Three's Company and Good Times. Sanford and Son.
Oh, McHale's Navy, you would know him from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. No.
How about a show this millennium? Have you liked any shows this millennium? Anything?
The Jack Benny Show.
The Jack Benny Show.
All right, at least that's new.
That's from this millennium.
Yeah.
The Honeymooners, definitely.
Technically, she was right.
Yeah,
Dick
I
Van
love the
Dyke.
Honeymooners.
She's mourning. You can tell.
Yeah, you see grief stricken.
She's getting very excited about
Terrible.
talking about
I
old
love
TV
the
shows.
Honeymooners. Are you kidding me?
All right, but
I know
how-
you're built like one of them.
Well, no, Bill does usually. He never watched television with me. So.
All right, Dr. Steve. Anything
Except
else?
for the
No,
news and stuff.
no, I'm good.
All right, we might call you back on this one.
Okay, if you want to talk about Ebola later, that's fine.
Great.
Okay.
Call me back, okay?
Isn't
That's called a teaser.
I do have one question about Ebola. It doesn't spread that quickly, right?
It spreads so quickly that it kills.
But
it kills the people that that become exposed to it so quickly that it doesn't spread.
That's what I meant.
It's not airborne,
I
right?
didn't-
It is
That's
it's
right.
skin-on-skin contact.
It happens so fast that it makes it hard to spread among a
Exactly.
lot of people. That's what I meant to say.
I just can't
Our
believe that.
biggest nightmare would be a slow to kill airborne Ebola. But that is such a big giant virus that I think that's very unlikely to happen.
Why does that happen if it's a big virus?
Jimmy,
What just happened to me?
you sound like you have it.
Yeah, why won't it happen if it's a big virus?
I mean, it's well, I don't know.
It would have to
But, I mean,
mutate for it
it's
to
bigger
be-
than the others, so you'd think that it would be harder to transmit via droplets. There may be virology.
How do you get Ebola?
Radio right now.
Someone has Ebola. How do you get it?
Direct contact.
All right.
Who's touching people with Ebola?
You
Yeah.
coming? That's. I'm sorry.
Who's touching
I
people
only-
with
I
the
only-
Ebola virus?
Well, family members and villagers and stuff. And if somebody
then-
dies, you pick them up and you throw them, to go bury them or burn them on a
Lady
funeral.
Di,
Twirly.
who are you saying hi to?
A cat.
Squirrel.
What?
The squirrel. He's outside.
Oh,
Yeah. He's knocking on the window and he's saying, "Can I come in?
I know who I wish she was saying hi to.
Let's have some coffee." But they allowed that guy.
I want to hear, "Hi, Bill. I'm on my way."
They allowed a guy fly who had it.
Right.
He got into an international airport and went to another country.
That's amazing.
That if any contact with anybody,
They would have had it too,
they
right?
would get it. It's great.
Yeah.
Nice country.
What is the squirrel doing, Lady Di?
He's waiting for me to give him something to eat. Hold on a second, okay?
You don't think he's maybe waiting for you to say goodbye or anything?
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're
Give me a
done,
phone
Dr.
cord.
Steve.
Okay.
We only have Joel for a few minutes, I hear, because you're doing
It's a lot of.
You're doing a lot of
hits,
things
as they
today.
say.
A lot
Yes.
of different things today. All right, Lady Di.
Yeah.
No.
She's feeding the squirrel.
What
She'll
do
be
you-
fine. I'll leave her
Yeah.
right there. How are you doing, Joel?
Well, how are you guys? What's been going on?
No, nothing.
No, not
Same old stuff.
Okay.
You know.
Hold, okay?
What?
What?
I said I'm going to be here on hold,
Oh, great.
right?
All right, cool.
All right.
So,
We're doing all right.
nothing new.
Nothing new.
No, not at all. Just big empty seat.
This might be all changing very soon.
Oh, the part that says Sirius XM?
No.
Yeah, maybe that part. Who knows? Or maybe switch out that name. I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
Oh.
We're just trying to
Did I
figure
have
it out.
anything to do with it?
Yeah, you kind of did.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're promoting.
Energy tablet?
Right.
Yeah.
It's called Baraka.
It's called Baraka.
As in Barack Obama?
Yes, he invented it.
He did, huh?
But it's for Democrats and Republicans alike.
Oh, perfect.
And Tea Party.
Are you really? I think you're promoting Community Season 5.
They don't want me to say that. No, that is coming out, too. It just came out, obviously, because it's right in front of you.
And the show is saved.
The show is saved.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yes, it's going to be on Yahoo now.
That is
I thought
Wow.
That
happened last week, I believe.
A few weeks ago, literally 3 hours before the contracts were picked up.
Wow.
Yahoo bought it, and they're going to use it to launch this thing called Yahoo Screen, which is going to be like their Netflix. And
more people will see it on Yahoo probably than on NBC because it's just online. People will watch it on their phones who normally wouldn't have seen it.
As Dan Harmon said at Comic-Con, he's just like, well, now everyone's going to watch the show the exact same way that they watch it. So
that's exciting.
And now we get to curse and a lot of nudity.
Are you happy, though?
Very happy.
You wanted to continue?
I wanted, because we wanted that. The whole thing was like 6 seasons in a movie, and we wanted to finish it and or keep it going. And we wanted to do a movie, so it's working out, thank God.
That's exciting.
And and everyone's pay has tripled.
Really?
No. Now we're online.
Did your money drop?
I'm getting paid in gift certificates now, which
your money
is
went
great.
down?
No, it did not. Everything stayed the same.
Oh, that's good.
Good for you.
Yeah. So we're very
Did the fans save the show?
They had. Well, I would say that Sony, because they own it,
right?
And there was a number of offers for it to be picked up, but Yahoo's was apparently by far the most lucrative. And
So, if there was that much interest in the show, what was NBC's problem? Why couldn't they move it around and find a better slot if that was the case, or something? Do something different.
That's a good question. They didn't own the show. They had, because Sony owned part of it.
Right.
We were always up against, we did well while we were there for what we were up against, which was the most popular show on television in The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
And we always got, our asses kicked by it, but we did better than anything else there.
Right.
So I kind of thought, well, we provide a service, as we are in this Vietnam-like time slot, but that apparently wasn't the case.
Oh.
I really did think we were coming back after, and we had a really strong finale, but it wasn't. But the other folks saw. Obviously Yahoo saw.
Right? Yeah, you guys are better off.
Yeah, Yahoo. It's amazing. I thought they were dead like AOL, but I guess they're not.
No,
Yahoo's doing really well.
Tens of billions of dollars. Yeah, they got
Yahoo's.
They got 40 billion. Yeah, man.
Yes.
The squirrel.
Yes. Are you from the Big Bang Theory?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I play. I'm the tall guy. Yeah. My name is Jim Parsons. I go by Joel McHale when I'm promoting energy tablets. Have you tried Baraka, ma'am?
No. Wait a minute. No.
I got to be honest with you, Joel. Baraka sounds like a great energy thing, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be buying it because of you as the spokesperson.
That's called,
But she doesn't need an energy drink or pill because she smokes crack. It's true.
Not smoke crack.
Well, she hasn't smoked crack in a little bit.
You use a vaporizer?
But now that Bill's gone, I feel like she might go and smoke crack today.
Don't smoke crack. Try Baraka.
Yeah, why don't you try Baraka?
This will not.
How am I supposed to smoke crack?
What?
She has no money.
I'll send you some, not crack.
How about we'll send you some.
We'll send you a bushel of this stuff, and you can do that. It'll be much better for you. Do you have a busy woman?
The only thing it's going to wind up is in the garbage.
She's been telling us she's going to get.
How dare you?
She's been telling us she's going to get a job for the last 10 years.
I'll give you a job.
Family Dollar, I think, is where she's thinking that she might.
But you got who's paying for your phone?
Well, Bill. That's the problem.
Oh,
the guy that died.
Don't worry about who's paying for me right now.
Well, do you have
That's not the main concern. The main concern is I have to somehow get him out of that hospital. That's the main concern.
Why doesn't his ex-wife go get him?
Huh?
Why are we stuck pretending like this?
Go get him.
You already told us that the ex-wife or the current wife that he wasn't with has to get him out of the hospital. He's in the freezer right now.
Oh my word!
She doesn't want to say morgue. She'll say freezer.
Yeah, he's going bye-bye in the box.
This guy Bill, by the way, Joel, was really funny on this radio show. They used to call in together. That's why this is a big deal. They loved Bill. He was hilarious.
Yeah, he was.
Lady Di, not so much.
When was the last time you talked to him?
A couple weeks ago.
Wait a minute.
No, of course.
The only thing he would not do is get out of this house and come over to the studio with me. That's the only thing he would not.
All right, but do you have a question for Joel McHale, the star of Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Which one were you?
I'm the guy with the glasses.
You're the guy with the glasses?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Well, do you have a question?
It was great talking to you.
Well, that was the question. I didn't know which one he was from the Big Bang Theory.
It's understandable.
Which is your favorite season?
You're grieving. You're cleaning out that room. Go right ahead.
Feeding squirrels.
I mean, you're obviously heartbroken.
Right. Don't
you're calling a radio show and
Baraka.
feeding small animals, singing monkey songs.
All right, so what is Baraka there, Joel? Just ignore her for a while, please.
It's a supplement.
Yeah.
It's a tablet that dissolves in water.
What does it do?
It provides mental sharpness.
Is it like ginkgo or no?
It's got guarana.
I don't know what that is.
What's guarana?
It's natural caffeine.
Is it really?
I just figured, because it's multivitamins and caffeine, so I thought, well, I do both of those each day, so I can feel good about getting behind
How do you
this.
get natural caffeine? What is it in a plant or something?
Yeah, they have to basically level a forest to get a pound of it. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But
and it's in Baraka?
It's a much better than this manufactured caffeine that everyone's drinking.
But that's in Baraka?
Yeah, guarana, yeah.
Guarana.
No, it does not level a forest.
I like the line.
It's just they have to kill a lot of bald eagles to get it. It's weird. It's terrible.
Yeah. But they have to kill them slowly.
Right, and the other thing is they use blue whales to get the multivitamins, which they don't have.
You probably know this already, but you're a good actor because I saw the commercials for Baraka, and at first I didn't realize it was you.
Oh, good.
I swear I didn't realize at first.
Yeah.
And you've been on this show a million times, and I went, is that Joel McHale?
Why is that guy annoying me so much?
He's got the long hair in it, and
yeah. As we were writing the ads, my friends they wrote the the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and we just make it as insane as possible.
And they are insane.
And to get people's attention.
Lady Di,
what's happened?
What?
I don't know. Somebody just fell down or something. I don't know.
Bill.
What do you mean?
No.
Somebody fell down?
What?
I just heard a big bang over here.
Well, it's the Big Bang Theory.
I have been on that show.
Right.
I believe you.
My name is Jim Galecki.
Right now, somebody outside the apartment. Hold on a second.
Probably the movers.
I get it.
Throw your shit out.
Yeah, the movers. Yeah, good. Thank you, Jimmy.
Or they might have dropped Bill off at the fucking
whatever.
stoop.
Let them move me first before they move me. Before they move everything.
Where do you live? Where does she live?
Shit town, New Jersey.
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Where I live.
Yeah.
We've tried to help her, by the way, Joel. I mean, we're not, that heartless. We've tried for many years to help her, and now we just fucking go with it, whatever. We try to get her help. We try to get her in rehab. We try to push her toward a job. We gave her an internship here for a week or two, whatever it was. Huh?
You did.
So what was wrong with the internship?
Oh, there was nothing wrong with it, except I was sick as a dog.
Who wants to take this one?
What?
She stripped naked in front of Ugly Betty.
America Ferrara.
Really?
Amanda or America?
Because she was our intern for a week. And she spent most of the time puking. Joel wants to know how your internship went.
Go ahead, Doc.
Okay.
So, can I explain to Joel?
Was that actually her?
She's grieving.
No.
I'll give you the final word, but can I at least tell Joel what happened?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Di.
After her first day, she was banned from using any bathrooms here at Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Because she pukes a lot because of her alcoholism. And
So she was going through withdrawal, or that she was drinking at work?
We think so. We're not sure. She says it was a virus, to be fair. But she doesn't like puking in toilets, we learned. She only pukes in sinks.
She eats out of them.
Yeah.
Which is
because it's unsanitary to puke in a toilet.
Right. So the problem being it's a community bathroom. So there's a lot of people going in and out.
No.
And then she also was shitting a lot. And we learned that she likes to shit completely naked with the stall door open.
I get it.
In a community bathroom. So that was going on where she was completely naked as Ugly Betty was here.
I'm trying to eat. I can't eat with a heart on.
So Ugly Betty was in the ladies' room as she's completely naked getting ready to shit. With the stall door open.
There's another moment in the bathroom where you wanted to see if there were any stains on her panties. So instead of taking them off in a stall, she took them off in the area between the sink and the stalls, where everybody
Yes, I
walks
remember
publicly
that,
because
yeah.
there was much
And
more
I do
room there.
apologize about that.
See, I don't have the talent of Joel McHale, so what I have to do is, look at, study her panties. I got to study the panties of an alcoholic.
How did she take it?
She asked if there was a crazy homeless woman in the bathroom.
Yeah, Ugly Betty was not pleased.
I can't imagine.
So then she spent most of her internship having to be walked out of this building so she could continue her puking and shitting.
But still, 50% better than most your interns, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
She gave us great radio, Joel, to be honest with you.
Minute.
She was hilarious.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, of course, I gave you great. Wait, hold on.
Oh, yes.
I gave you great radio that week. All right, and I did the best I could. Are you there?
Nope. No. You said hold on, and then we began to listen to you.
Because that's what people usually do.
Right.
Not you, though. Not you.
Yeah. I came home every day, and I was really happy to be on the radio show. And, I mean, the fact that you guys actually gave me some money, which was really nice, which was really good.
What does this have to do with Baraka?
Right. What does this have to do with
the energy supplement?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Wait, it creates a beverage, Joel?
Yes.
What do you mean? There's some flavor to it?
Yeah,
or?
you dissolve it in...
like water?
Yeah, it's like citrus and mixed berry.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
it flavors up the water a little bit with some energy and some supplements.
Yeah.
Baraka, Berocca.
Did you bring any?
Wait.
We brought...
I want to try it.
Do we have it here?
Do you actually feel energized?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Because it has the caffeine?
It's caffeine and vitamins and B vitamins. So,
All right, I'm going to try it, and by 9 o'clock I'll say if it's working or not. You'll be long gone, but...
It might cause you to vomit into a sink. For reasons unrelated. The Baraka people just
really,
freaked out. They're just like, what did he say?
All right.
I'm listening.
Listen to me.
Okay.
I was really sick that week. I was really
do you want to come back?
losing it.
Do you want to come back?
I want to come back. Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, Opie just gave me the signal.
Every day we kind of have someone sitting in, for Anthony. Even though this is not really the Opie and Anthony show anymore. I don't know what this is anymore.
This is, it's like the Day of the Dead, where you have a seat for
whoever
the ancestors.
So maybe if you behave yourself, maybe we'll let you come in for one day.
Yeah.
All right.
No puking in the sink and getting naked while you're shitting.
No, that ain't
Especially if
maybe once.
Especially if Ugly Betty comes back.
Hey.
God.
Oh my God.
How come you do this thing where when you talk, then you go, hello, who's there?
Right.
And then you expect us to interrupt you, but then if we don't, then you start, anytime we're talking, you think that we're not letting you talk.
Let me see this product. Oh, wow, they're big tablets, Joel.
Yeah. They're huge in Australia and South Africa.
They're like those help me out.
Pills.
Those candies. They make them in
Cialis?
They make them in Boston.
Starts with an N.
Smarties.
Neckos.
Yes, Neckos.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going to say.
Yeah, but Neckos don't do this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
I can't get the big pill
You got
in
to
my
break
water
it in
bottle.
half.
You sure? How many do I take?
Just take one.
Take one? All right.
I mean, you could do the whole sleeve, but then you'd be able to run a
That's cool
triathlete.
packaging, though.
See?
And the women, you know what they could do with this. You know they do that,
Yeah,
right?
earrings, right?
You know, what are you laughing at, Sam? They've talked about that forever.
They could store...
That women, will take electric toothbrushes and other things that look kind of like, small penises, and they'll use them.
I just want to
You'll
the
sell a lot
Baraka
more.
people outside.
Oh, sorry, Baraka.
Studio.
Sorry, Baraka.
Why? That's why they made it that shape.
Jumping up and down.
But do they
it's
understand?
Like Sigourney Weaver in Aliens just pounding against the glass.
But I'm getting the word out. There are women out there. They will buy it, when no one's looking. And they'll try the supplement, but they might, do a little something extra.
Did you take your vitamins this morning yet?
Yeah.
I'm going to try this. Yeah.
I already took my vitamins.
All right, it was nice talking to you.
good.
Yeah, we're going to let you go.
Take care.
Thank you, Lady Di.
Be well. Sorry to hear about Bill.
No.
All right.
No.
She'll call back. David in Baltimore, we got Joel McHale in studio.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, Joel?
Good. How are you, David?
Been watching you for a long time.
On the Big Bang Theory?
Can you congratulate him on the community thing? I think that's great that they're going to Yahoo.
Very exciting.
Because that's a show that should continue. It's really, really well written and clever and funny.
Thank you.
We need more shows like that on TV. We don't need the Big Bang Theory. That's a show, Joel, by the way, now that you're not with NBC. I always hated. I never got the Big Bang Theory.
Well, Big Bang Theory is CBS.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is a.
They would be competing with it if it was on ABC.
Right. Sorry.
It'd be a really awkward schedule.
See, I don't know anything about it. I didn't even know what network it was on. I hate the fucking show. Anyway, go ahead, David.
Well, now we're on.
I saved myself a little bit there.
What's it about? Like a bunch of nerds, but they're really good-looking people, but they're supposed to be nerdy?
What, the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
They're smart guys that live together, and there's that very hot blonde woman.
Yeah, but they love the laugh track. You've seen the clips online where they take out the laugh track and you go, oh my God, there's nothing funny.
They're more powerful than Microsoft. Do you know that?
I know they are, but I think
they're the Halliburton of.
I don't get it. Anyway, go ahead, David.
Yeah, I wanted Joel to tell you guys a little bit about that gay shows thing that they have. It's like a Canadian or Japanese show. It's something really.
Oh, Gayusa, which is a show. It's called Gay USA, which is out of New York here.
Right.
But we call it Gayusa, which we then say it's a Japanese show that only talks about gays in USA.
Right.
And it's a very low rent news for gays in New York, basically. And then they go, and now in AIDS news, and then we have our own AIDS news now, which is unrelated to anything. But that's the show, and we make fun of it as much as we can.
It's a real show?
It's a real show called Gay USA.
Gay USA.
And then we just call it Gayusa.
Gayusa.
Which sounds like a Japanese mom.
Sure, yeah.
What's great about it, though, is that they give banter right back. They're like, oh, Joel McHale mentions us on the soup again.
It's so low. They're like, wow, I can't believe we got mentioned on the soup.
They should be excited. Joel's turning a lot more people onto Gay USA.
We also have a whole segment called Gay Shows,
right, which
covers anything from RuPaul's Drag Race, and then we have like Gay Shows Canadian edition. So we just have they're.
How is RuPaul's Drag Race? Is it a good show?
It's incredible. It really is a good. It is a good show.
Is it a good show?
But they will do stuff like. They'll create a little poster with a face on it, cut the mouth out, and then line them up, and all the guys will put their mouths against it, and then RuPaul will put a cake pop into each one, and then decide which is the best. And best does the best job. And I'm just like, thank God for television.
Absolutely.
That this is. And he's come on the show, and he's been terrific.
Are you kidding about that or serious?
Dead serious.
Oh, I think it was kidding.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's on normal afternoon broadcast television. And our joke was something like, hey guys, bad news, the network says we can't use instead of using the thing we wanted, we're going to have to use cake pops. So yeah, it's great.
Joel has to go.
What did you think?
Real quick, Joel, I'll punch out, but good job on the White House correspondence.
Thanks, man.
Oh, absolutely. Joel was in here after the fact, and it was great. He did an amazing job.
I wasn't nervous at all for that. Totally normal day.
I think he'd be nervous.
Well, I was a little.
The one thing I felt so bad about was the fact that you got sick right afterwards, and
it was terrible.
You couldn't even really enjoy what you just went through.
No, and everyone,
the whole family got sick.
We all got sick, and every time I tell people that, I'd be like, I got sick afterwards. They're like, of course you did. You know, it was a big letdown. I was like, no. We were ill. We were for real sick.
You think that had anything to do with like stress? Knocking your body down a little bit, just worrying about this thing?
No.
That's a gig I gotta think you were really worried about.
I was definitely
stressing about.
I usually become euphoric after, like, oh, now I can, relax.
Breathe.
No, my kid began vomiting right before he met the president. So unless he was having some contact nerves, then...
Do you think it's possible that your kid got Barack Obama sick?
Well, we didn't see any evidence of his sickness.
Right.
So,
but I wonder, like, we have to look at his schedule the days after you left Washington to see if he kind of wasn't around for a few days.
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
I mean, he didn't. I don't think he touched him.
Right.
He did touch my younger son. I said he walked right. Because my 9-year-old can be shy, and I said you walk right up to him and say, you shake his hand. I think I told you this, right?
Yeah.
And the president said, so you're Edward? And my kid just goes, no, I'm Eddie. And he just corrected the president.
I love that.
It made me
do you have that on video?
We do.
Oh, good for you.
I have a photo of it. It's still, I can't believe it.
Let's make the Baraka people very happy. I tried it in my water. It's really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm doing the orange one, and it's not too sweet. Just gives you
there's zero sugar in it.
Yeah, it just gives you just a bit of a tangy taste for your water, and it's supplements.
Yeah, it's vitamins, and as I said, forest destroying caffeine. No, guarana and regular caffeine.
And don't forget about the packaging.
The packaging is great, especially for ladies, according to Opie.
Yes.
Especially for ladies.
And if, you can always take 2 or 3 of them and tape them together if need be.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
If you desire a bigger one.
I mean width, not length.
Joel,
but you guys are doing
trust us on this. Trust us on this. It's going to sell a lot more product.
Absolutely.
When the word gets out to the ladies, they could use this for something else. They're going to have to embrace that. They're going to have to embrace this.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them that this is what they need to put on the packaging.
Absolutely.